You guys have already read the title and know what we're going to talk about. Today, Crow token. I'm going to talk to you about Cronos itself. I told you guys about something new yesterday. But it's now August 27th. You know, we're obviously going to start on Wednesday. It's really late in North America. You know, I chose to stay still. Please let us know what's going on, because the next few hours could be very important for Cronos. Based on how the price has changed in the past few hours, I'm going to talk to you about that. Also, I want to say that the response to the last update was great. Once more, click the like button and let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of these changes. As for Crowcoin, there is a big news story coming out from Trump media. That was definitely one of the biggest announcements. It caught me off guard. And I'm sure it caught a lot of other people in the firm as well. That being said, it's still great for Cronos users. Of course, it's up 40% right now. One of the biggest gainers in the world of crypto. But just in the last 24 hours, it's been ahead by a large amount. But we're here to talk about what's important about the price right now, since there are many important things to keep in mind. Right now, 20 to point for 5 cents is worth 40% more in USD, 40% more in Bitcoin, and 35% more in Ethereum. The total value of all of these is $7.5 billion, but look at how much trades happen in 24 hours. That amount has grown to more than $1 billion. We were at about 600 million people when we last checked in, and now we're at plus 1 billion. It's been a while since we've seen this much traffic coming into Crow. So, you know, when I show you the numbers, you'll understand what I mean better. But before we go any further, as always, let's clear something up. Anything on this station is not meant to help you with your money, as with any investment. You should always do your own study before putting money into crypto. The first thing I want to talk about is my title. In my last message, which you can see was 12 hours ago, I said that Cronos was set to release key level after 3 years. It's been 3 years since Cronos price was above this key level, which is pretty much what I mean by key level. The bear market cycle ends when the price goes above this key range. That's why this is so important. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering why the price of Cronos is still in a bear market cycle. It's still there, believe it or not. Many coins are still in the bear market stage. That ends when we get to the 78.6 version, which we will return to. But first, let's take a quick look at what's going on with the market as a whole. In that way, it can help us understand better. As you can see, the dominant score has been going down very quickly since August 25th, of course. This is good news for people who hold altcoins. But Cronos doesn't care about Bitcoin's power right now because the news itself is pretty positive. Right now, the price is responding more to the news than to BTC itself. But once more, you know, this is something we should always remember. It's still pulling down on dominance. This is a good sign. If you look at Bitcoin right now, you can see that it did go up a little. You can check this out for yourself, but you can see that I marked this. We're still not even close to $115,000. That's pretty much the least I'd like to see the price of Bitcoin at. We're not there yet when it comes to Bitcoin. The door is still open for us to try lower time frames again. Let's look at Cronos now that that's out of the way. Because of Cronos, we were able to break out and try 23.50 cents again. This is not a lie. Hey guys, you're not making this up. You know that. We're not making this up. This is a very hopeful sign. The price of Cronos hasn't been in this blue area, which is 78.6%, since May 2022, so the answer is yes. In other words, it was more than 3 years ago. It was more than 3 years ago. It was clear that we were very close to that late last year. There were big parabolic price changes in the crypto world. A lot of coins had their run. Corona clearly responded well to the market as a whole. You can check this out for yourself. We checked this price twice more, both times at 23.7 cents, which is right below the 78.6 collar. You won't believe how important this zone is because it could be that big proof for people who feel left out. I think you can see Cronos really pushing hard to the big key resistance at 31.5 cents. It's clear that it won't happen quickly. Like, I do think there will be some opposition, but I want to stress that there isn't much opposition. Also, this would undoubtedly make a lot of people talk, since it tests a level we haven't seen in 3 years. But look at what Cronos did. We did another test right at the 23.5% cents collar, and we haven't really retested a high that we haven't already seen since, well, 3 years ago. That will be different if we can get past this important barrier at 23.5 cents right now. It doesn't surprise me that we were turned down at that key level. That's a fight back. Obviously, you'll get some rejection. But the way things are going now and the number is going up, control going down even more. I think this breakout will happen if Bitcoin prices go up a little in the next few hours. And I'm aiming for Cronos with this 26.8 cent. That means that once we hit the 78.6 level, we will have moved about 20 points from where we are now, 4% more than where we are now. If you know what this new announcement really means for Cronos, you'll know how important it is. But you have to take things one step at a time. But Chrono holders are about to hit levels we haven't seen in more than 3 years. It's going to be a very exciting time, and that is going to make a lot of people take a look at the rise in traffic. I have never seen this much noise start up. We should really zoom out and look. Volume has been this high since November, which is the first time it has been seen. It's clear that we haven't gone over the numbers from November, but we're getting very, very close. Post your thoughts below and let me know what you think. Press the like and subscribe buttons on the right. We'll see you later. Blockchain and Pizza.